Welcome back to English Conversation, Amelia. Before we start, let me make you one promise. If you stay until the very last second of this video, you will never make a mistake in simple present tense again. We are going to cover the rules, the S and ES mystery, do versus does, daily Indian life examples, business English, and a quiz at the end. Everything in one video, so do not skip ahead. Amelia Didi, I am so excited for today's class. I have been making mistakes in simple present tense since my school days, and honestly, I feel embarrassed every time I speak English in front of my friends or in my office. Oh, I completely understand that feeling, and I want you to know you are absolutely not alone. Millions of people across India, from students to working professionals, struggle with the exact same tense every single day. But today, we are going to fix all of that together. But Didi, before we start, I have one basic question. Simple present tense, it is the present tense, right? So it means we talk about what is happening right now? And that is actually the number one biggest myth in all of English grammar. I am so glad you asked this before we went further, because so many learners carry this wrong idea for years and years. Wait, it is a myth? But the word present is literally in the name. How is it not about right now? I know. The name is misleading. Simple present tense is not used for what is happening at this very moment. That is present continuous tense. Simple present is used for habits, daily routines, universal truths, facts, and scheduled events. Let me show you immediately. Oh, wow. So if I say I am eating roti right now, that is not simple present tense? Correct. I am eating roti right now. That is present continuous. But I eat roti every day. That is simple present tense. Can you feel the difference between those two sentences? Yes. The first one is something I am doing at this exact moment. The second one is something I do regularly. It is my habit. Oh my God, this already makes so much more sense.
Perfect understanding. So, simple present tense is the tense of your life, your habits, your routines, your truths. Let me give you some very natural Indian daily life examples so this really sinks in. My mother wakes up at 5 in the morning. I drink chai every day. My father travels to office by train. The sun rises in the east. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius.
All of those are habits, routines, and facts. I can see the pattern completely. But Didi, I noticed something. You said my mother wakes up and my father travels. Why did you add S to those verbs?
Brilliant observation. And this, right here, is the single most important rule in simple present tense. This is the rule that confuses almost every Indian English learner, and mastering it will immediately improve your spoken and written English. Are you ready?
I'm ready, but also a little nervous now. Please explain slowly, Didi.
No nervousness needed. This rule is actually very logical once you see it clearly. In simple present tense, when the subject is he, she, it, or any singular third person, like my mother, Rahul, the manager, the dog, you must add S or ES to the main verb. For I, you, we, they, no change to the verb at all. So I go, you go, we go, they go, all the same. But he goes, she goes, it goes, with S. That is the complete rule? That is the core of it, yes. But now we need to understand when to add just S and when to add ES, because that is where the confusion really begins. Most verbs just take S. She runs, he talks, it works. But some verbs need ES because of how they end. Which verbs need ES, Didi? When a verb ends in O, ch, sh, x, or ss, you add ES instead of just S. So go becomes goes. Watch becomes watches. Wash becomes washes. Fix becomes fixes. Miss becomes misses. Try to think of Indian daily life examples using these. Okay. My mother washes the dishes every evening. My little brother watches cartoons after school. My boss fixes all the problems in the team. Are these correct?
3 out of 3. Perfect! You are building real sentences from your own life, which is exactly how language learning should work. Now, there is one more spelling change. When a verb ends in a consonant followed by the letter Y, you must drop the Y and add IES. Consonant plus Y? Like which verb? The most common one is study. It ends in consonant D plus Y. So for he, she, it, we do not say studies. We say studies. She studies for her board exams every night. Another one? Carry becomes carries. My daddy carries his tiffin to work every day. Hurry becomes hurries. The delivery boy always hurries to the door.
Okay. But wait, what about play? Does it become plays?
No, great instinct to question that. Play ends in vowel A plus Y. When the Y comes after a vowel, you simply add S. No dropping, no changing. He plays cricket every Sunday. She always enjoys her chai in the morning. It stays warm throughout the day.
So the rule is consonant plus Y means change to IES, but vowel plus Y means just add S. That actually makes sense.
Exactly. And I want everyone watching right now, pause this video for 30 seconds, think of 3 verbs from your daily routine, and write them with S or ES or IES in the comment section below. Let us see how many of you get them all correct. This is how you test yourself in real time.
Yes! Comment your 3 verbs right now. Didi and I will be reading all of them. Now, Didi, can we move to negative sentences? Because do not and does not always confuse me.
Yes, this is our next big section. For negative sentences in simple present tense, we add do not or does not before the base form of the main verb. And here is the key. When you use do not or does not, the main verb goes back to its base form. No S, no ES, no IES, nothing.
Wait, so the S completely disappears in negative sentences?
It does not disappear. It moves. Listen to this carefully. She goes to the market. Positive sentence. S is on goes. She does not go to the market. Negative sentence. The S moved from goes to does. The verb itself becomes base form again.
Oh my God, the S moves to the helper verb. I have never thought about English grammar like this before. This is genius.
I love your reaction. And this is exactly the insight that will make this rule stick in your memory forever. Let me give you more examples using real Indian scenarios. He watches cricket every evening. Positive. He does not watch cricket every evening. Negative. My sister studies late at night. Positive. My sister does not study late at night. Negative. Can you see every time the S travels from the main verb to the helping verb?
So he does not watches is wrong because the S would be in 2 places on both does and watches?
Exactly right. He does not watches is completely wrong, and it is one of the most commonly heard mistakes across India in schools, offices, and interviews. The moment you put S on does, the main verb must be clean, base form only, always.
Okay, I want to make a negative sentence myself right now. My father does not drive a bike.
Perfect sentence. 100% correct structure and meaning. Now, for I, you, we, they, we always use do not. I do not drink cold drinks. We do not go to office on Sundays. You do not need to worry about this. They do not speak in English at home. Simple and consistent.
Now let us do question sentences, because that is where I make the most mistakes in conversations.
Questions in simple present tense follow a very clear formula. Do or does, then subject, then base form of verb, then the rest of the sentence with a question mark. And just like negatives, when you use does for a question, the main verb must be in base form, no S whatsoever.
So, does she goes to school is wrong?
Completely wrong. Yes. Does she goes to school has two problems. Does is correct for she, but then goes must change back to base form, go. The correct sentence is, does she go to school? Clean, correct, and professional. Didi, I have been saying this wrong for literally my entire life. Why did no one ever explain this to me in school with such clarity? This is exactly why this channel exists. And right now, thousands of people just like you are watching this video and having this exact same realization. If this explanation just changed the way you think about English, drop a comment right now and write, "The S travels." Let us see how many people understood this breakthrough moment. Your comment means the world to us and helps more Indians find this video. Yes! Write "The S travels" in the comments. And guys, like this video right now if Amelia Didi is explaining English in a way no teacher has before. She deserves it. More question examples with Indian daily life. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Does your mother cook every day? Do they play in the park after school? Does Ravi work in Bengaluru? Do we have a meeting today? Every single one follows the same formula. Didi, I have heard people say, "Is he go to school in my colony?" That is wrong, right? Yes, that is wrong. Is a be verb. It goes with adjectives and states, not action verbs. Is he tall? Correct, because tall is an adjective. Is he going to school? Correct, because that is present continuous. But for simple present with an action verb like go, you must use does he go to school, using do or does, not is or am or are. Okay, what about am I right? Is that correct or wrong? Am I right is completely correct because right here is an adjective, not an action verb. There is no action happening. The structure is subject plus be verb plus adjective. But am I understand this? Completely wrong. For action verb understand, you must say, do I understand this correctly? Always check, is it an action or a state? English is so logical when explained like this. I always thought grammar was random rules to memorize, but it is actually a system with reasons behind everything. That is the most mature way to think about language. And once you see the system, everything starts to click. Now let us talk about the different uses of simple present tense, because it is not only for habits. There are actually multiple situations where we use it.
How many uses are there?
There are 5 major uses. We have already covered number 1, habits and daily routines. Number 2 is universal truths and scientific facts, things that are always true for everyone, everywhere, at all times. The earth revolves around the sun. Water boils at 100 degrees. Humans need oxygen to survive. India is the most populated country in the world. Facts, always simple present.
Didi, I wrote in my class 10 science exam, the earth was revolving around the sun. Full past tense for a universal fact.
Almost every student in India has done exactly that. And the mistake happens because when we are writing formally, we think past tense sounds more serious. But facts are eternal. They use simple present always. Your teacher likely cut marks for that.
She did. I lost 2 marks and never understood why until right now.
Better late than never. Use number 3, schedules and timetables. When an event is fixed, official or pre-planned, like a train time, a movie show time, an office policy, a school bell, we use simple present even when talking about the future. My train leaves at 7:30 tomorrow morning. The school reopens on the 15th of June. The IPL final starts at 7 p.m. tonight.
But those are future events. How can simple present describe the future?
Because they are scheduled, fixed in advance. The schedule already exists in the present. It is not uncertain. It is not a plan that might change. It is an official timetable. So we treat it as a present truth. My flight departs at noon. The airline schedule says so. It is a fact right now, even about tomorrow. That is such a practical piece of information for everyday speaking. I travel a lot by train and now I know exactly how to describe my travel plans.
Use number 4, storytelling and plot summary. When we describe what happens in a film, novel, TV series, or story, we use simple present to make it feel immediate and engaging. In Dangle, a father trains his daughters to become wrestlers. In the story, the hero finds a magical map. In every episode, the detective solves a new mystery. This is called the narrative present. Oh, so when I describe KGF to my friends in English, Rocky becomes the most powerful man. That is correct simple present storytelling? 100%. And it sounds so much more exciting and alive than saying Rocky became the most powerful man. The narrative present pulls the listener into the story. Use number 5, zero conditional, for cause and effect facts. If you heat ice, it melts. When you do not sleep well, you feel tired. If it rains, the streets get wet. Both parts of the sentence use simple present because it is always universally true. Both parts? So the if part and the result part are both simple present? Exactly. Zero conditional means both clauses are simple present. It is called zero because there is zero doubt. It always happens this way. Very useful in science answers, cooking instructions, technical explanations, and safety rules. If you press the red button, the machine stops. When you add too much salt, the food becomes bitter. Very practical. Didi, you have covered so much today. I feel like I just attended 3 years of English classes in one video. We're not done yet. Now let us talk about adverbs of frequency. These are the signals that tell you simple present tense is being used. They tell you how often something happens. The main ones are always, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, rarely, and never. Then there are time expressions like every day, every morning, every week, once a month, twice a year, and on Sundays. Where exactly do these go in the sentence?
The one-word adverbs, always, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, rarely, never, go before the main verb, but after the subject. She always wakes up early. He usually takes the metro. They rarely eat outside. I never skip my morning chai. But time expressions like every day and on Sundays go at the end of the sentence. I go to the gym every morning. We visit our grandparents on Sundays.
What about sentences with be verbs? Like, I am always happy. Does the adverb still go before the verb?
Excellent question. With be verbs, am, is, are, the adverb goes after the be verb, not before. I am always happy. She is usually very calm. He is never late to meetings. See, the adverb comes after am, is, are in be verb sentences, but before the main verb in action sentences.
That is such a specific and useful rule that nobody ever taught me. I always put the adverb in the wrong place.
And now you will never do it wrong again. Now, let us address the biggest common mistakes that Indian learners make in simple present tense, because awareness of mistakes is half the cure.
Yes! Tell me everything I am doing wrong so I can fix it immediately.
Mistake 1. Adding S to the verb with I. I goes to office every day. Wrong. I go to office every day. Correct. This happens because students learn the S rule and over-apply it everywhere out of fear of forgetting.
I have heard so many people at my office say I goes, and it always sounded wrong to me, but I could never explain why. Now I can.
You will be the grammar expert in your office from today. Mistake 2. Using present continuous for habits. I am going to the gym every day. Wrong. I go to the gym every day. Correct. Habits are always simple present, not continuous.
Didi, I make this mistake constantly. I always say I am eating lunch at 1 p.m. every day, thinking it sounds more natural.
It is one of the most common errors in Indian English because we translate from Hindi, where the continuous form often describes habits too. In English, they are strictly separated. Habit, simple present. Currently happening,
present continuous, always separate.
So the reason Indians make this mistake is because of how Hindi and other Indian languages work? We're literally translating our mother tongue into English word by word.
Exactly. This is called mother tongue influence, and it affects speakers of every Indian language. Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Bengali, Marathi, Malayalam, and every other language. Being aware of this interference is the first and most powerful step to overcoming it.
What is mistake 3?
Mistake 3. Wrong verb form in negative and question sentences. She does not goes. Wrong. She does not go. Correct. Does he eats rice? Wrong. Does he eat rice? Correct. Both mistakes happen for the same reason. People forget that does not already carries the S, so the main verb must go back to base form.
And mistake 4?
Mistake 4. Dropping do or does in negative sentences entirely. I not like this. Wrong. I do not like this. Correct. She not come to class on time. Wrong. She does not come to class on time. Correct. In many Indian languages, there is no direct equivalent of the helping verb do, so speakers drop it when translating.
That is so true. In Hindi, we say, mujhe ye pasand nahi, and there is literally no do word in that sentence. So when we translate, we forget to add it. Brilliant insight. Language interference in action. And mistake 5, using the wrong question word order. He does go where every day? Wrong. Where does he go every day? Correct. In English questions, the question word comes first, then the helper do or does, then subject, then base verb. That strict order never changes. So the formula for question with a question word is question word plus do does plus subject plus base verb?
Perfect! What does your mother cook for dinner? Where do you usually go on weekends? Why does he always arrive late? How often do they visit their relatives? Every single one follows that same order.
Didi, can we now do a full practice session with Indian daily life sentences? I want to test myself live.
Absolutely. I will say a sentence in Hindi and you convert it to correct English simple present tense. Everyone at home, you also do this exercise along with us and write your answers in the comments. Ready?
Ready. Go, Didi.
First one. मेरी नानी रोज सुबह मंदिर जाती हैं.
My grandmother goes to the temple every morning.
Perfect. Grandmother is she, singular third person. So goes with S. 100% correct. Next, हमारे neighborhood में लोग रात को छत पर बैठते हैं.
People in our neighborhood sit on the terrace at night. Wait, people is plural, so no S on sit?
Exactly right. People is grammatically plural. So sit, no S. Beautiful. Now, harder one. क्या राहुल और रोहित क्रिकेट नहीं खेलते?
Okay, it is a question with negative. Do Rahul and Rohit not play cricket? Or don't Rahul and Rohit play cricket?
Both are perfectly correct. The first is formal, the second is natural conversational English. Rahul and Rohit together is the, plural. So we use do, not does. Excellent thinking.
One more, Didi. Give me the hardest one.
Okay. हमारी आईटी कंपनी में मैनेजर को वीकली रिपोर्ट मिलती है और वो उसे रिव्यू करता है.
In our IT company, the manager receives a weekly report and reviews it. Both verbs get S because manager is he, singular.
Flawless! Receives and reviews both correctly get S because manager is singular third person. You have mastered this rule completely.
Didi, honestly, I feel a completely different level of confidence right now compared to when we started this video. I feel like I can actually speak English now without second guessing myself every 2 seconds.
And that feeling, that confidence, is exactly what I wake up every morning to create for people. Because English is not just a language. For millions of people in India, English is a key to better jobs, better opportunities, better conversations, better futures. and you deserve that key.
Guys, if Dee Dee's teaching style is helping you, please subscribe to English Conversation Amelia right now and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video. She uploads regularly and every video is this good.
Also, I want to build a discussion in the comments today. Tell me, what is the one simple present tense mistake you used to make that you will never make again after watching this video? Write it below. Not only does it help you remember the lesson, but it also helps other learners who read your comment and realize they are not alone in their struggles.
And if you have a family member, a friend, a colleague who's trying to improve their English, share this video with them right now. One share from you could genuinely change someone else's English journey. That is not an exaggeration.
Before we get to the quiz, let me quickly cover simple present in business and professional English, because many of our viewers are working in IT companies, BPOs, banks, hospitals, and corporate offices across India, and professional communication is slightly different. Yes, I work in a company, and my spoken English in meetings is always something I feel nervous about. In professional settings, simple present is used for company policies, terms and conditions, standard operating procedures, and official communications. Our company provides end-to-end software solutions. The HR department processes all leave requests within 48 hours. Our refund policy states that customers receive their money within 7 working days. The help desk team operates 24/7. These sound so professional and confident, and they are all simple present?
In business emails, I write to inform you. Our company requests your attention. The invoice reflects the agreed amount. Our policy requires all documents to be submitted by Friday. All simple present, formal, clear, and professional.
I am going to rewrite all my work emails using simple present properly from now on. My manager will be impressed.
Your manager will absolutely notice the difference. Now, one final beautiful use of simple present. Describing your city, your culture, your country. This is perfect for introductions, travel descriptions, cultural explanations, anytime you want to share something about India with the world. Oh, like how a tourist guide speaks? Exactly. India has an incredibly rich and diverse culture. People in Rajasthan wear colorful traditional clothing. The festival of Diwali celebrates the victory of light over darkness. Mumbai never sleeps. The city buzzes with energy 24 hours a day. In South India, families often eat together on banana leaves during festivals. All simple present, describing permanent and general truths about culture and place.
Dee Dee, this whole video has been so rich and deep, and I honestly cannot believe how much we have covered. S and ES rules, do and does, negatives, questions, 5 uses, adverbs of frequency, common mistakes, business English, cultural descriptions, Hindi to English translations. This has been a complete masterclass. And you have been an incredible student. Now, here is your final daily exercise to take away from today. Every single morning, from tomorrow, describe your morning routine out loud in English using simple present tense. Even if you are alone in your room or in your bathroom, speak it out loud. I wake up at 7. I drink warm water. My mother makes chai. My father reads the newspaper. I get ready for work. I take the bus at 8:30. Just 10 sentences every morning, and within 30 days, simple present tense will feel as natural as breathing. Guys, come back in 30 days and comment 30-day challenge complete. We want to celebrate with everyone who tries this exercise.